your forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Wow, what a gorgeous, and for some of you, warm day, a really warm day out there with temperatures that have hit the mid-80s. Look at the clear blue skies once again, and it looks like we've still got some wasps out there on the Roofing Dog Eye Net Bratcher weather camera over Champaign. Okay, look at the numbers. 86 in Effingham right now, 83 in Champaign, 84 in Springfield. A little bit of a breeze as well, 5 to 10 miles an hour. And it's going to remain very warm through tonight. Look at our temperatures here into the upper 50s still at 10 o'clock. So we're going to be just as warm the rest of the week. We'll take a look at that when we come back, so stick around. WCIA3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA3 News.
The majority of them wound up testing positive.
A county in central Illinois is seeing a rise in cases of COVID-19. Why public health officials say a single outbreak isn't to blame. Plus, a U of I student is facing a charge after a demonstration in August, what police say he did that night. And he lost his home after an explosion, but thanks to some strangers, he didn't lose his life. How the community is now helping him get back on his feet.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA3 News at 5.
This virus is throughout our county. We need to take it seriously to help prevent its spread.
COVID-19 cases are spiking in Vermilion County. 139 cases have been confirmed since Monday. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini. The positivity rate has reached 10% and is higher than the rest of Region 6. The county health department says personal get-togethers are starting to add up. Now, the public health administrator says these cases are not coming from a single outbreak. He says the virus is spreading throughout homes from family gatherings. He also says out-of-state travel is not to blame, but the within-state trips are a problem. Another issue is carpooling. He says people should take separate cars when going to work or school whenever possible.
One person who mentioned that he and some friends had got together and took a trip out of town, so it's just a few of them in a vehicle together, and one of them had a cough, but they didn't think too much about it. And then they all wind up, majority of them wind up testing positive and taking it home to their family.
He says people should be mindful of social distancing, stay home if they're sick, and clean very carefully. Let's take a look at today's coronavirus numbers statewide. There are more than 2,600 new cases in Illinois. That brings the total number of infections diagnosed to more than 307,000. The positivity rate is up slightly to 3.5%. 42 more people have died. Illinois has had more than 8,800 COVID-related deaths. The Covington School District switched to remote learning today. District leaders say 2 staff members tested positive for COVID-19. There are 2 more e-learning days scheduled for Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Officials say they'll provide updates on their plans for the coming days. The Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights is renewing its COVID-19 Immigrant Support Project, offering about $20 million in help. The Refugee Center and the New American Welcome Center at the YMCA in Champaign have been helping families across central Illinois apply. They say immigrant families have been some of the hardest hit by COVID-19. The groups were able to help 175 households in the area. Applications will go through an online lottery system, and those selected will receive $1,000.
This is truly for those people who have no other safety net. This was a huge help for them to try and pay those bills to ease their burden and ease their minds about being able to stay in their home and being able to be connected to their utilities and some money perhaps for food or.
The application does ask you to show you are a resident of Illinois, and a photo ID is preferred, but you can sign an affidavit if you're missing any of those 2 documents to try and get help. New tonight, a U of I student was arrested for defacing property. Police say 29-year-old Joshua Gray was identified as the person who used spray paint to write messages on a university sidewalk during a demonstration in August. Took place near the alma mater statue in Urbana on August 14th. Gray was arrested yesterday at his home in Urbana. He is facing a charge of criminal defacement of property. Also new tonight, a teenager was shot in Urbana this afternoon. Police say it happened near Beardsley and Romine. The teenage boy is expected to be okay. Several shell casings were found at the scene. No arrests have been made. In Decatur, police are investigating a shooting that left 2 people hurt. Happened around 12:15 this afternoon on Eastwood near South Calhoun. Police say at least 2 people were shot, but they are expected to survive. A teacher in McLean County is facing felony charges. Police arrested 33-year-old Brandon Reynolds yesterday. He was charged with grooming, solicitation of a minor, and obstruction of justice. Reynolds taught science at Leroy Junior Senior High School. Alumni told us he was known to message girls on social media. The superintendent said inappropriate electronic communication prompted officials to put him on leave. Reynolds is in police custody and is expected in court tomorrow. A church is helping the man whose home blew up in Urbana. Faith Church is raising money for Ken Philbeck. He was watching TV when his house exploded Friday morning. Strangers saved him from the flames. So far, the church has raised $3,000. They didn't have a goal, but say this is more than expected. If you want to donate, you can do so by mail or electronically. For more details about that, visit WCIA.com. Firefighters in Danville are getting some help paying for overtime. Last night, City Council approved nearly $300,000 for it. There are a lot of factors forcing firefighters to clock extra hours. That includes firefighters in quarantine and an increase in fires this summer.
What is abnormal is we average about 6 fires a month on average. For instance, though, this summer in August, we had 13 in 1 month. So we were over double.
There are 4 firefighters out with COVID-19 right now. There are also several with injuries. That money doesn't go straight to the department. It's being reallocated in the city's budget for overtime use. The fight over the state's graduated income tax proposal continues. The AARP held a news conference today saying opponents of the so-called fair tax are misleading people by saying it could lead to a tax on retirement income. WCIA3's Cole Hankey has more.
One of the bigger talking points for opponents of the graduated income tax is that it doesn't restrict taxing retirement income. But today, one of the largest organizations for retired people in the state tried to debunk those claims.
It's false and misleading advertising by those who don't want to see this more progressive form of taxation compared to the regressive form that we have now in a flat tax. And
the graduated income tax amendment does not stop the state from taxing retirement income, but there is nothing stopping the state from doing so already. The AARP has supported the graduated income tax since the beginning and made it clear if they thought the new proposal in any way threatened retirement income, they would not be on board.
Read the tea leaves here, folks. Tax retirement income at your own peril.
Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hankey.
In the past, a few lawmakers floated the idea to tax retirement income in Illinois. The AARP actively lobbied against that proposal, and Governor Pritzker said today during a news conference he does not support taxing retirement income. A police canine is getting ready to celebrate a milestone in our town, Watseka. Now, he's been helping officers keep that community safe. Plus this.
It has been a landmark in the community of Urbana for many, many years.
A lightning strike left them with thousands of dollars worth of damages. How a new addition is helping a church get a fresh start.